Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh! 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 So recently this video that I'm going to react to has been on my feed for the last 3 days, and I've been very intrigued of what it is. And today we're going to react to it. And that video is Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist by Weefies. You're probably wondering, wait, isn't this just Minecraft? No, it's more than just Minecraft. It's a scary ARG kind of video that I cannot wait to watch. So make sure to check out Weefies, and without further ado, let's watch this video.
Oh boy.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
Oh.
This is the first line in a book that
okay.
claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
Don't turn left.
Over, followed by a sequence of numbers.
Whoa.
And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code.
That's weird.
So maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about.
I want to know what the code is.
Except we can't.
Why?
The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks. And this time, there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link. That when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world
that doesn't exist. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or
he burned the
book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
Finds what? Ooh.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave.
A lovely
and
cave.
Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
Sees what? What does he see?
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground.
Yeah, no.
And it's not the only one.
Huh?
As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here.
Yeah.
At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted.
There's so many trees inside a cave, that's crazy.
Deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger.
Wow.
Until finally,
What?
Avery reaches the end.
What is it? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in.
This is
The room
very
A
trippy.
giant cave of green with strange, unnaturally large trees.
Yeah, this
forming
ain't
a
normal.
staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern
This
wall,
ain't normal.
being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe.
Nah,
as he
this is a
explores the
random
chamber,
seed.
And from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build.
This is
And
crazy.
we can see that these gates are made of trees
Or
stacked
big
on
trees.
stacked on trees, made of spruce,
Crazy.
mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place?
Yeah, what is
kind
this?
of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel.
Head into the tunnel.
Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
What? What?
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
Oh.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Oh dear. What is in his world?
Another.
What is in his world?
I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Ooh. Oh! Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm not scared of a game.
I mean, I would be. Oh. 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 Oh, I hate this. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's a big cave. That's a deep cave. Holy crap. You gonna swim up? Oh. Oh. Where are you, bro?
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared.
Yeah, but...
Compelled.
Huh?
I've never felt like that in my life.
Huh.
What is going on here? Things
Yeah.
just went from strange to incredibly creepy
Yeah.
in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer
No,
created,
whose
and
locker
it's just
was
some
that, though?
strange adventure
We have to
horror
know.
map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and
info.
opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name
why is his name
now
censored? I just
He wasn't
noticed that.
censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin. Almost like he's hiding from something.
Or this
But
might be
there's
a
still
different
a lot
person.
more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark
this would be
water, the
scary
tunnel
in real life.
getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight.
Oh my gosh. What?
Until
Does
it
he swim
opens
back
into
up?
a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery
she almost
descends
died.
again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery stands around. There's no marker of where to go.
Oh,
just
that's
tunnels
scary.
on tunnels as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Hears it.
Here's what?
The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Not the whispers, not the whispers. Okay, good.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the
just
dice.
at this point, just pick one. I don't know.
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left.
It's just endless.
Continues,
It's endless.
getting narrower
Oh, heck no.
and narrower
Like I said, if this was ever in real life, I'd cry.
and
This would be
narrower.
so scary in real life. If you just had to go into water tunnels
Until
and try to find the
finally-
way out. And there's like millions of them. Oh? Oh. Where are you? Oh my gosh, you're back here?
He finds himself in the oasis.
The oasis?
Avery looks around the room.
Oh.
Strangely,
It is different.
almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole.
He plugs it?
Another
Why?
For good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore.
Okay,
He
smart,
sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure,
Yeah.
those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned.
What?
Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he
Yeah,
meant,
what?
but then I heard this. It's almost impossible
What?
to make out.
Was
but
there
a few
another
separate
set of footsteps?
instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him. Stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world,
but it's
how
single
can
player.
he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said,
There's
he
no
needs
way.
time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
Okay.
And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now, it's time to explore.
Time to explore. Hey. Hey. Wow, wow, wow. But what are you looking for, though? A way out? At this point, just start climbing. There's so many trees. It's actually crazy.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Huh?
What? Where?
Wait,
Third
3
sign?
signs?
I've only seen this one, but it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen, are 2 other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all 3 signs.
What did they say?
All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely.
Wow, nice.
He returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this.
Says what?
Something is here.
Huh?
What? How? Why is Avery saying
that?
Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see?
Yeah, bro, what you seeing? What are you seeing?
But I'm not taking any chances.
Okay.
The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set 2. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Okay. Bro, Avery, you're so smart. What the heck? Okay. Nice song, nice song. Okay, where does this lead to, though? That is the number one question.
The other sign was pointed head on.
Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, you're breaking blocks. All right. Is that where the arrow's pointing? Oh, I think it is. Yeah. Has to, right? Okay. Did bro find it? Oh, he found it. Oh.
Avery walks through a tunnel.
Oh.
A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
Oh no. Not a maze.
And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end.
Oh no.
Avery navigates through it.
Yeah, but there's probably something in that maze with him. Oh no, Avery. This is not good. Oh, smart. Placing blocks. That is smart. That is smart. So you know that you already went that path. Smart. I would have never done this. Low-key.
Avery is clearly smart.
Yes.
Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup.
Yes.
But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too.
Don't tell me it
Smart
breaks
enough
blocks.
to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery.
Yeah.
To what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone.
Yeah, he
and
is
finally, Avery exits the maze into
Whoa.
another giant room with what looks like a cipher
What
above
is
a door
that?
with 3 levers right in front of
Oh.
him. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came
Yeah,
from.
get
The
that pen and
footage
paper
ends
ready.
with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
Bro, what is that code?
From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time.
Okay.
Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall.
Okay.
And then he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable.
Good
Avery says
poem.
it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How
Okay.
Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this?
Why don't you just break the
Efficient.
wall? Yeah. Just break it. There you go.
And with that, he's... Wait. Whose Durlord 3. For the first
Whoa!
time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name.
Yeah, that is not
this
Avery.
Isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got two different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this
What if
entire
the
time
laptop
isn't Avery at all. But
is
if that's the
Avery?
case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself
Where are you? Whoa! Where are you, bro? Nah, this is creepy. A village inside a cave. That is scary. Low-key. And it's abandoned. Alright. Oh. I like the structures, though. They're pretty nice.
I love it.
Maybe it's the village that doesn't exist. Ooh. It's a big fountain. And it's still running. Look at it. I mean, the village houses are nice. I don't know why it's abandoned. I don't get it. What's the reason? I feel like there's something inside the fountain. So check the fountain. Please check. I want to see. Is there something in there? Bro is just exploring. He's like the explorer. There has to be something in that fountain, I'm telling you. Go inside the fountain. There has to be something on the top. Okay, go inside. I knew it. 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 Dig one more down.
It's empty.
No.
This village is
No,
strange.
I thought it was
clearly
right.
abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds,
mustard,
and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it
but he didn't break
empty.
down
There's
below.
no path to take from there. So is this the
He needs to break one
area
more,
then?
right?
The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue.
What if he just
of
builds
where to
straight
look
up?
Next.
What? What do you see? What do you see? Oh! There's a... What is that? A tower? There's a tower in the back of the village. Whoa. Well, there you go. Smart. Oh, wow. It's like... Is that like a church or something? I'm confused. It's all the way in the back. It's like hidden. Go in there. Let's see. Oh. Wait. Is that a bookshelf? Oh? Oh? Let's see. What's down here? Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, wow. Wait, there's a book. There's a book. Bro, go look at that book. Look at it. Yeah, let's see what that is.
I hate it here.
Oh.
These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved.
Why is that
the king
censored?
Is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
Whoa.
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for.
Ooh. Ooh. I like that.
Going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you,
Whoa.
turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for
Forget
you.
about
If you've
this
come
world?
Here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further.
Oh.
For your own good, do not.
Oh. Okay. Take the book. I'm hearing noises. I'm hearing noises. Something's up there. Why'd you do that? I feel like something's up there. A door. What? What does that lead to? Where does that lead to? Oh boy. Oh boy. There's so much more to explore. This is a dungeon. it's the freaking tunnel. Again. Again. It's endless. There has to be something at the end of that tunnel. Ooh. The last time we did this, the torches went out. Will it happen again? Yeah, no, this is creepy.
Absolutely not. I do not want this.
Oh. It's the caves. Which way, though? Which should he go? The noises. Bro. This is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. I really love this though. What? Wait, why is it like dark? Did you find like the edge of the map or something? We can't even break it. You can't break the blocks. Bro, where are you? Dude, where are you, bro? Is that like a black hole or something? I don't get it. I'm so confused. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait. Where did your inventory go? I just realized. Where did all your stuff go? Wait, those items had to be for the code. Those items were for the code. Back when he had to do the lever. I think. Or it has to be something else. This is so good. Where are you going? You're in the void. Oh! Oh! Whoa! I am so confused, but this is so cool. This is very trippy. I don't like the music either. This is so trippy. I swear, behind this door, if it says Avery, I'm done. I feel like the word in that book that said, my king, my Avery. I bet it said my Avery. Oh. What? Why you censor it? No! No, I want to see. Bro, I want to see. Nah. You can't do that. That's so unfair. What was in there? What? You can't just do that! Where are you going? Where are you going? No, that was unfair. I want to see what that was back there. Just dead end. It's a dead end. Oh my gosh, she has no items. He can't break. Oh! Oh my goodness. It was a whole loop. Oh my gosh. These items have to mean something.
Whatever you do at the crossroads,
Oh!
turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart
Whoa!
it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads,
Don't turn left.
At the crossroads, don't turn left.
Wow.
At the crossroads, don't turn left. And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who
He
wrote
was
the
the
book
person
in
that wrote
Avery's
the
world.
book in the beginning.
It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine.
Yeah.
Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever
Oh.
since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly, what was behind those gates?
Yeah, what was
I
behind
didn't
that
put
door?
That sensor bar there, that was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life.
Oh,
Something that a
I
whole
wanna know.
village of
I wanna
people was
know.
trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number
My theory was
corresponds
so
to
wrong.
one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash.
Oh,
From that,
Avery?
you can get this. Run Avery. It's here.
What
Durlord
is-
was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Oh. Oh, now I want more. Wow. This was so good. Weefies. What the heck? Yes, give me another. I need a part 2. Weefies. I need a part 2. Weefies. Fantastic. I love this video very much. I would love to. I need to watch more. I need to watch more of this. Well, if you guys want me to watch more of these like Minecraft ARG horror videos, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you all later.
Bye.